Oh, hold on, Cece. Lucas. Look at the cocks re-breaking. What happened to that horse?
The cock juice is flowing today, boys.
What's up, everybody? It's MagicRacers.com here to watch the Arkansas Derby. This is the capturing
3-year-olds at a mile and an eighth, $1.25 million guaranteed. Grade
2 Derby preps, and then now
field
the
of 9.
Arkansas
First
Derby
into the
here
gate is
at
Kalleward.
Oaklawn Park. We saw a lot of great stuff. If you want to catch all the reactions and instant analysis, it's over at racingdudes.com and youtube.com/racingdudes. I'm going solo on this one. Aaron and Jared are actually at the track there. If you look in the crowd, you can probably see them there
and Secret
screaming
Oath.
and hanging out. Listen, this race is very exciting because the favorite at 6-5, you see here,
Barber
6
Road.
horse Secret Oath, the 3-year-old filly for the coach,
Ben
D-Wayne
Diesel.
Lucas, taking on the boys.
Three
She's
more.
been absolutely dominant against
Doppelganger
fillies.
and Cyberknife.
Let's see what she does here. It's nice that she, a horse that she absolutely destroyed in the Honeybee Stakes last time out at Oaklawn Park. Ugiri finished third in that race, just won the Fantasy Stakes earlier on the card, which is the major Kentucky Oaks prep race. But 100 Kentucky Derby points on the line here to the winner, 40 to second, 20 to third, 10 to
the
fourth.
last horse to load.
We're going to see what happens here. Lots of question marks. Doppelganger first start. Away from California first start, not with Bob Baffert, now with Timmy Actine. The 9 horse, We the People, undefeated. Cyberknife. Is he going to be good? Is he going to be bad? Which Cyberknife do we get? Here we go. Off we go.
They're off.
Good clean break.
Good start. Kalleward
and then
time.
Squeeze
a
back.
hard
Let's see, the
scent
7 horse got
doppelganger.
squeezed back. Ben
Cyberknife
Diesel
is
got
in the
squeezed
mix,
back.
and We the
6-5
People
all got
could be
squeezed back.
5 wide at the clubhouse turn.
Boy.
Flavian
We the
Pratt will
People
not
pull
have
back.
any
Flavian
of that.
Pratt
He's going to
wisely
take him
pulling
back and
on
drop
there,
over.
on him there,
Then comes
going
Barber
in.
Road,
No, he's still
Secret Oath, and
tipping out
Uno
there. All
Hope,
right, he's not
and the
gonna be
early
completely
trailer
5
is
wide,
Ben
but,
Diesel.
no
Around
surprise
the clubhouse
here.
turn,
Kalleward,
it is
sprinter,
Kalleward. He's a length and a half
sprinter,
in front of Chasing
stretching
Time
out,
and
he's finished fourth
Doppelganger.
in all 3
Doppelganger
Kentucky
wanted the
Derby prep
lead.
races
He's
here
done
so
no
far
better than
after setting
third
the pace.
early.
To
2.5 to Cyberknife.
Chasing Time,
Then
the
comes
popular
We
My
the
Racehorse
People.
horse,
Secret
trying
Oath
to
is outside
improve
of
off
him,
a
and
pretty
outside
rough
of her
Rebel
is
last
Ben
time out.
Diesel. Then a length two.
You have the 4
Rebel
horse
winner
Doppelganger.
Uno
That's my
and
guy.
Barber Road is between
in from
horses.
California, but
Only
John
6
Velasquez in
lengths
the saddle,
first to
but we're going
last.
3 wide.
Up the backstretch in the 86.
22
Arkansas
flat.
Derby. Kalleward is the leader.
Fast.
He's
That
5
horse you see
furlongs
sneaking
from
up
the
there,
wire
that's
and leads.
Cyberknife.
Here's an early move from
We look
Cyberknife.
like we're
He's going to split horses and be a joint second outside, inside of Chasing Time. Doppelganger is 4 deep, and he's 2 from the front. Secret Oath is last, leading the backstretch. Then comes Uno Oho. They round the far turn, and Kalleward has the lead, but Cyberknife is right alongside. Now Secret Oath is unwinding. She's just gone from last up into third. And look at this move from Secret Oath. She's within 2 of the lead. There's a quarter of a mile to run in the Arkansas Derby. Cyberknife has put away Kalleward, but he has to deal with Secret Oath in the center. Then comes Barber Road, a final furlong. Cyberknife, here comes Secret Oath on the outside. She's still 2 lengths behind. Cyberknife, Secret Oath is not going to get by. The Arkansas Derby winner, and his name is Cyberknife.
Wow. Barber Road going to get up for second. Secret Oath actually
Cyberknife won. Barber Road got into second. Secret Oath was third. Maybe
for showing up.
Doppelganger for fourth.
Wow. Okay, well, let's first talk about Cyberknife, your winner there. This is the horse for Brad Cox. That kind of at the start of the year, Brad Cox said that despite how strong his stable looked last year, right? He had Mandaloon, he had Essential Quality, a couple other good horses I can't think of off the top of my head, but Cyberknife, Brett Cox said coming in this year was really the only potential Derby horse he had, and even then he wasn't that strong about him. And you can see from his past performances, he he crossed the finish line first on debut, but because he was screwing around like an idiot in the stretch, as he was doing back then when he was younger, got disqualified, put second. Has some more stretch issues in his second start, still going 1 turn, gets second, not by disqualification, just gets second in that race.
Cyberknife
and then stretches out to 2 turns, and he looks good. And then kind of falls apart right at the last second at Fairgrounds. I was like, okay, well, you got the maiden broken. And then they send him to Fairgrounds to the Lecomte. And just all over the place. Never looked good, never looked comfortable. Brad Cox brings him back to an optional claiming event. And last time out, and the horse airs. And he actually, I believe, was a faster time or right around the same time the Epicenter got for winning the Risen Star Stakes that day. And then Epicenter wins Louisiana Derby. And holy smokes, we could have 2 horses come from Fairgrounds at some point and be just absolute monsters in the Kentucky Derby. Cyberknife looking good on the gallop back here, watching it here on the screen. Crazy good effort. So listen, my issue with Cyberknife and why I was a little bit against him, he runs like a knucklehead in the stretch. Didn't really see too much of that here, which is nice to see. Might be maturing. This was start number 6 for him, but his two actual wins he was credited for, they were both on Lasix, and he wasn't getting Lasix here. You can't use Lasix if you want Kentucky Derby or Oaks points, but that didn't matter. That did not matter here. Brad Cox said that this is maybe his only Kentucky Derby horse, and $400,000 son of gun runner. Oh boy, he looks good too. And look at those ears are perked. He's still on his toes a bit. That's a good sign after going 1 1/8 for the first time. All smiles there for that team. All right, let's talk about who was a runner up there. Barber Road continues to just muck up for points and gets up for second here. He finished second in the Smarty Jones, and he finished second in the Southwest over this course. And then he finished third, but he was only a nose behind Ethereal Road for second in the Rebel Stakes. So might as well have just been second in that spot. But a very just grindy, determined horse, a son of Race Day, who is the sire of White Abarrio, who we just saw win the Florida Derby earlier in the day at Gulfstream Park. So Race Day so far stamping himself as a good sire. I believe this is the first crop that he has in Race Day, a son of Tappet. So plenty of good bloodlines there. Was standing for $6,000 this year. I don't think he's going to be that cheap next year. If you got yourself a Race Day full, congratulations, you might have a good one here. But yeah, Barber Road, as far as the Kentucky Derby goes, don't play this horse to win. People are gonna buy into the whole, it's 1.25 miles. Well, he was grinding and coming up there and doing well at 1/16 and at 1 1/8. Yeah, the problem is the longer these horses run, the less that grinded out ability can really, like from a turn of foot perspective, it works. Now, where he has a great chance to finish the Kentucky Derby is on the board. Second, maybe. I mean, Looking at Lee did it, right? And Looking at Lee was a stone cold closer with the right trip. Don't play this horse to win, but maybe second, definitely third and fourth in your exotic plays, because what this horse has shown 4 straight races now at Oaklawn Park is that when everybody else is gassed, he's still coming. He'll work his way through traffic. He doesn't mind getting dirt kicked in the face. That's a huge thing. So the 3 Barber Road, moving forward, definitely want to play him on your exotics tickets. As far as Cyberknife, by the way, I have no idea what to do with this horse. I'm still going to pass him in the Kentucky Derby. He ran very well here from a win perspective, I should say. I think he definitely talked his way into, your exotics tickets the way he ran here. But I hate playing horses who I've got big question marks mentally, and that's what I have here.
Race will be
with Cyberknife. Now, he ran well here, but he has not put together back-to-back good efforts before.
On March 18th at Louisiana,
we'll see what happens from a mental perspective. So we'll see. This is the first time he's done it.
Seconds flat.
If you were a fan of Cyberknife coming into this race, you should feel amazing. 5-1 was a great price that you got on him there too. So hopefully cashed on him. Wasn't a fan of him coming into this.
Macho Rocco, the
still not a super fan of him in the Kentucky Derby coming out of it. But again, it's Brad Cox, it's Laurent Giroux. Connections you never really want to get away from. And then, of course, the 6 Secret Oath, the filly that was trying this race. Finishing third, she only gets 20 points. She's now questionable to make the Kentucky Derby, right? Because 20 points in previous years, when Bob Baffert wasn't winning races all over the place, 20 points wasn't good enough unless you had defections. She's got 20 points. However, they took their shot here because the Kentucky Oaks was already a guarantee for her, right? She's has enough points to go there.
Cyberknife is owned by Gold Square and trained by Brad Cox.
I think this is the first time that she faced a horse that didn't come back to her. I think I don't want to say her heart got broken in the sense that she's going to be. I usually use that term to talk about horses that like their heart got broken and they're never the same since. I'm not saying that about her. I just think that she made a challenge, but she had too much to do. And I mean, you can't come from, this is what happened in the Kentucky Derby too. You can't come from that far back and win. She got a little tired in the stretch. Maybe, she just ran out of gas there. As far as the Kentucky Oaks goes, I think you would definitely want to send her there. Don't hate the connections for taking a shot. She's a grade 1 placed filly now against boys. I mean, you don't have the win, but still the grade 1 placed against boys is huge. But yeah, now you can go try and get your grade 1 win in the Kentucky Oaks. It was a huge gap back to Doppelganger in 4th. I think that he's not going to qualify based off of points. It's 140-20. So he got 10 points for finishing 4th here. He got 1 point for finishing 4th in the San. He was 2nd in the San Felipe, 50-20. He has 30 points, so he's in. I'm sorry. The San Vicente Stakes, he got 4th in. That's not a Kentucky Derby points race. So I got those mixed up in my head. So Doppelganger could go. He had a wide trip here, but was nowhere near those top 3 horses at the end there after sitting close early. They did take the blinkers off of him. Team Yachting did for this race. Maybe that played a part into it. Maybe he was a little too aggressive, and maybe they put the blinkers back on for his next start. Objectively, those connections, that's the connections that won the Kentucky Derby with Justify, a lot of those owners, and then with Authentic last year. If I'm those connections, I don't push them to Kentucky Derby. Maybe the Preakness Stakes. That's an easier race usually to win than the Kentucky Derby, because you have most of those horses in the Kentucky Derby those are most of the best 3-year-olds in the country at that moment, and most of them don't run back 2 weeks later because most of them just got completely gassed in Kentucky Derby. So Doppelganger, an easier spot, maybe send him there. If they go to the Kentucky Derby, I want nothing to do with him here. But hey, that's enough about me talking about this. This was an exciting race, an exciting day. Tell me below in the comments, what did you think about this race? What did you think about Cyberknife, Barber Road, Secret Oath, Doppelganger? Who do you want moving forward? Do you like any of them? What do you think about overall in the day? Who do you have going to the Kentucky Derby as your top choice?
Right,
let me know right below in the comments section. Love to hear from you. There's Brad Cox on the screen. That's my signal to get out of here. Hit like if you like the video, subscribe if you like it. And I said all this stuff about telling me below in the comments what you think. I really mean it. Really appreciate it. Love the interaction with you guys. We'll see you at the track.
This has been a presentation of RacingDudes.com, your destination for all things horse racing and sports betting. Whether you want free winners, expert insider picks, up-to-the-minute trackside weather reports, or podcasts and videos for bettors of all skill levels, never make another wager without visiting the Racing Dudes. First,